Welcome agents, in today's October dev blog we learnt more about the True Sons faction. How were they formed, their motives, and more information about the different archetypes and their abilities within the faction. As always, if you enjoy this one, drop a like, and if you're interested in some epic merch, a link to my Teespring store will be in the description below. With that said, let's get into this. Strength, power, greatness. It sounds like a shampoo advert. These three words defined who the True Sons are. This faction started out as a JTF unit sent to help establish a quarantine zone on Theodore Roosevelt Island. Yes, this is the one in Washington DC and not the other one over 4 hours away when the pandemic broke out. Headed by Colonel Antoine Ridgway, their job was simple: to ensure everything went smoothly, but something happened. Seeing all the tragedy and despair caused by the virus, the Colonel started to lose faith in the JTF's ability to save Washington DC and came to a realization that not all of them were going to survive. Colonel Ridgway was a strong believer in authority and discipline, so he decided that he would do everything in his power to save his men and let those who were not strong enough, weak in his eyes, perish. He quickly established guards around the quarantine who were ordered not to let anyone out, and due to the chaos which had wreaked havoc on the mainland, Ridgway was able to abuse his authority for a long time before eventually being found out and imprisoned. However, it did not take long for a loyal band of rogue JTF agents to free him. The True Sons truly believe in survival of the fittest. They have access to weapons, equipment, and have expertise in most fields due to their government training. They are at the top of the ladder when it comes to factions within the Division 2. The True Sons are very combat competent. They will approach you from every and all angles. When you start taking them down and they become fewer in numbers, the behaviour will change and they will become more erratic, eventually charging you down at all costs. With the True Sons faction, there are 10 archetypes, with each one having their own behaviour and mechanics. An example being the Medic archetype's special ability, his shock pads. With these, he can revive allies and shock enemies. If you shoot the Medic's shock pads, they will be destroyed. Everyone around him will get shocked and he will lose his abilities. So agents, that's everything we learned about the True Sons in today's October blog. I can't help but think that if the True Sons are a rogue JTF unit, and they're anything like the JTF units from the Division, this is going to be a walk in the park, I imagine. I'm a little bit disappointed that they have mentioned there are 10 archetypes but only mentioned one. I know Ubisoft like to stagger information, but I just wish there was more. I did like that we learned where the True Sons come from, and I am sure anyone who enjoys the lore of the Division will appreciate this information as to why. Leave your comments down below, agents. Were you expecting more? I was kind of hoping we'd learn more about or have some reference to a new faction, but sadly this wasn't the case. My prediction that we'd learn about gear and more information about the gear was obviously sadly not realised. And again, I'm a little bit disappointed that we didn't learn more about the 10 archetypes. They told us about 10, they only mentioned one, and I'm sure we'll learn more about the other 10 archetypes in coming weeks possibly. It may even be in the next dev blog, but again, a little bit disappointed. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Anyway, sorry to leave the video on a bit of a negative vibe, but I always want to keep it real with you agents. Again, I do hope you enjoyed this video and would appreciate any support below, whether it's a like, comment, or subscribe. With that said, you all are truly amazing, and the support is, as always, amazing. Until the next one, epic out.